Hey guys, Thomas Sicily Jr. here, aka Mustached, here to once again backtrack on my reviews. Here to review Midnight Special. Saw this movie yesterday and I thought it was a pretty okay movie. So, in this movie, we see a boy who's traveling with his so called father and his friend as they're traveling to this other location. And at certain times, the boy exhibits uh, powers, and I don't know if it's supposed to be meant as alien in nature or just superhero esque in nature. Um, which one is not really too clear at the end, to be honest. Um, so they're traveling together, and then the police are sort of catching on to that. They're questioning the people in the town and so on and so forth. And after location to location, they experience the boy doing different things, and eventually they want to split up in order to, I guess, put the police off of their trail. But they did hire a police specialist or an FBI specialist or some sort of specialist who figures out where they're going to end up being next. And so the boy tells them to go in the sunlight thing, and he's allowed to freely explode himself or this energy ball around him. Um, and once they return, they sort of hang out there for a bit, and once they leave, they get captured. Um, the boy is taken to this government facility where he is questioned by the specialist by himself. The other guys are there, but they're told to leave. And then the specialist gets shown something, and it sort of sides him with the boy to get him back to his family, who's just there to send him on his way. So that happens. The specialist guy brings the boy back to them in this sort of blank area or this open area, and he just sort of ties himself up. Um, so they get to leave. So they're back on the road, and then the boy tells them that there's a pathway where they can go down. They tell the mother to grab the boy at some point down the road, and then they go off into this sort of open area where the boy's gonna do his thing, and then the other two are gonna distract the FBI, get them to go down further down the road. The boy does this glow thing, and then this all these structures start appearing around the entire area of this huge energy field, thus making all these other spirit-like things or energy balls or aliens or whatever you want to call them sort of make their way towards this facility. And then as soon as they're all on there, including the boy, it just sort of vanishes all of it, and it just sort of leaves the other characters in their situations where the father is in this police station or already there. The friend is being questioned by the specialist, who I guess was brought back at some point, and the mother was just sort of left there, I guess. And that's sort of just how the movie ends. So I'm going to give this movie a 6 out of 10. I felt like some of the acting here and there just wasn't strong enough. Um, the boy in particular had a few moments where he was just very stilted and very just saying his lines very casually or not being invested, and there were other moments where that was included by the other actors as well, where they're just saying the words and they're not really being, it doesn't seem like they're too invested in it, but there are other times where it does seem like it. So it's sort of on and off with the actors in this movie, so there's that. But I did follow the adventure, and it just sort of leave in this sort of melancholy sort of way, I guess. So that's interesting to say the least. This story's been told before. I thought it was gonna be something slightly different, but you know, it's a story that's been done before, so there's that as well. And with that being said, that covers everything. So I'm Thomas Cecilia Jr., aka Mustache Tom, and I'll see you guys next time.